In the past couple of videos, we got out a couple of tight situations. But today the situation has changed. Now, the key is to figure out is this a dead draw for white, win for white, win for black, or just a draw for black. Now, the key things you have to look at, there's an isolated pawn, white pawn on c4, isolated pawn on h5, and the key piece is going to be the king on f3. Now, the key to get to the win. Now, with white played bishop to a4, which is the incorrect move to get to win. Now, if you want to get to the win, you play bishop to d3, because that forces white to either move pawns. Black can't move the knight. They can't move the knight on a4, a5, so they have to either move the rook, the king, in order to be able to get a good position. Now, the way you want to have the king for white, you want to either get the king to d2 or f5. That creates the win. So how do you do it? Now, unless black's going to play move the king, which you can't do because you still have the bishop pair. So they may take the rook and play rook to d8. So once he played rook to d8, then you move the king to e3. And if he goes back, then you move the king to d2. This creates the win because the black knight can't move from a5, and then the white king has access to the d side, and that's where you want the king. You either want it there, or you want the king on d4. Either do dt or d2 or d4 gives you the win, because the black rook is inactive at that point, so he can't do any damage. And then you have 3 connected pawns on the other side. A lesson from the brain. Take a look before you give up the draw to make sure you're not giving up a win.